Let's find out, Mount Gambier. What's Molly got? What's Brad Keller got? What's Ando and Dumsney on that third row? To the chalk line and we're green. Great start by Ryan Jones. Wish everybody a safe journey through 1 and 2. Little bit of hustle and bustle as you'd expect. Anderson fires his way to the door. Ando! Field is upside down. Dumsney's involved. Brett Milburn as well. Just when you thought we were through 1 and 2 safely, we got nowhere near it in turn number 3 and 4. The proverbial train wreck has occurred. The Australia 1 is on its side. Marcus Dumsney had nowhere to go. He cannoned into them as well. And that concertina effect has just upset the apple cart we've read, without a solitary lap being conducted here in the A main. Boy, 3 big contenders right there. So that's a shame. We'll reset, reload. Should be a complete restart, no question about that. So let's reset. Still, we've got 30 laps up on the board. Anything can happen, we know that. Jock is ready to rock. Darren Molyneux from that second row, you know how comfortable he's been in the 3 car. He's talked about that all weekend. And nice to see Brett Milburn too. As we said, he was third man in, just waiting to see any ill effects on that right rear corner. But Hutchie, it looks like he's clean and clear, which is good news for Milburn. So the field will start to form. Let's do it one more time here at the Mount. Brad Keller's not out of this one either. We know we're talking a lot about that front row. We're talking about Molly. Brock Hallett's another one. A hard charging run last night from Tate Cross to a 5th position in the Mui makeup, number 62. He starts on the 3rd row. So does not give up track position tonight. He's right in the mix. Keller's been stout. Always is.
And Grant Anderson's trying to argue the point. He's now being told by race control to go to the tail. Just rolled up alongside that we thought was at fault.
So next time by, we should be on a restart lap. He's down the back with Marcus. Gee, this will be difficult. You've got to keep an eye on that row. You've got to keep an eye on the front half a dozen rows. Let's see how this one plays out. Once this settles in, it will be over in the blink of an eye.
Yep.
Just sorting Scott. Now he moves up on the outside of the 48. Amber lights are still on, so maybe one more rolling lap. So Jones and Goodyear. Goodyear trying to keep that streak alive. He won last night at Avalon. Can he win tonight at Mount Gambier? Molyneux and Keller on the 2nd row. Tate Frost, Brock Hallett. That's the 3rd row. Peter Dukas. Excellent qualifying effort from the Duke. Likewise for Jordan Charge. Danny Pesca. Jesse Addard. Then it's King. Then it's Scott Endell. Back to Joel Heinrich in the 16. He's done a mighty job tonight. So's Dennis. Then it's Anderson, Milburn, and Marcus Dumsney. Lights are out, Mount Gambier. We're going racing. The calm before the storm. We watch with interest in turn number 1 and 2. Side by side at the chalk line. Round 2. Easter Sprintcar Trail for 2021 is green. Jock, just got a little sideways exiting turn 2, and that's all that Ryan Jones needs. He will lead lap 1, 29 to go. Goodyear, right there. How much will the track change is one of the dynamics always through a long race here at Mount Gambier as Darren Molyneux slots into 3. 4th is Tate Frost. His front wheels dancing in the air as he negotiates turn 4. Boy, Peter Dukas looks racy tonight, albeit a little out of shape that lap. Exiting turn 2, he had the front wheels dancing in the air, allows Brock Hallett to skip on through. Adam King, we talked about how racy he's been this season. Starting to put together a good race here in the 48 as Dukas and Danny Pesca adjust ahead. Jones continues to lead as Brad Keller is out the 19 car to the infield. Half a straightaway advantage between first and second place Jock Goodyear. Darren Molyneux is right there. Fourth is Tate Frost. Fifth is Peter Dukas. Sixth is Daniel Pesca. Seventh is Brock Hallett from King. Scott Endell and Marcus Dumsney is charging. More than capable of the top five. You watch that 47 car. So Jones now inside of the back markers. He continues to set the pace. This time there's 7 down, 23 to run. Molyneux's cruising at bottom. I wonder what he's got left in the tank in the V3. Jock Goodyear in third. Fourth is Tate. Fifth is Peter Dukas. Molyneux's been content to roll the bottom groove. He's made his way into second and reeling in your race leader. Jones still not able to close the distance on the back markers as Milburn a little crossed up that time, exiting turn number 4. And here comes your lead pair. Jones and Molyneux fire down the back chute. Traffic as always. Could be the Achilles heel. 10 down, 20 to run. Molyneux just parks the 3 on the inside of Jones, who knows he's there. Third is Jock. Fourth is Tate Frost. Fifth is Peter Dukas. Jones left that gate wide open and Molyneux stomps his way through. New race leader here at the Mount. And Molyneux just looks to click another gear. Swiftly around the outside of Milburn. Up the inside of Jones. Just like that, there's 2 back markers between first and second. Darren Molyneux sets the pace from Ryan Jones. Third is Jock Goodyear. Fourth is Tate Frost. Fifth is Peter Dukas. Sixth is Daniel Pesca. Seventh is Brock Hallett. Eighth is Marcus Dumsney. Molyneux again content to cruise the bottom that time in 3 and 4. Jock trying to make his way by the back marker. Tate Frost. He's working beautifully tonight. In 4th and looking to come with Jock Goodyear. So your leader is in turn number 1. Molyneux continues to set a good pace. Ryan Jones only half a straightaway in arrears. Third now and clear is Jock Goodyear. Jock's not out of this one yet, which was just past half race distance. 14 laps to run. Molyneux now set right behind the 60. Trying to put Jordan Charge a lap down as now Molyneux thinks about going to the top. What's out there? Well, plenty. If you have a look at that, he goes right by in turn 3. Back to the main straight with 12 to run. Jones under pressure from Jock Goodyear here in a moment. 4th is still Tate Frost. 5th is Dukas. 6th is Daniel Pesca. 7th is Hallett. 8th is Dumsney. Molyneux's got almost a quarter of a lap now as he extends the advantage. Jock Goodyear's the one we're all watching. Tries to come back to the bottom. He got a good launch off turn 2. An even better drive off turn 4 as he drives by Ryan Jones. Good for second. Has Jock got anything in this final 9 laps to reel in Darren Molyneux? Third is Jones. 4th is Tate Frost. 5th is Dukas. 6th is Daniel Pesca. 7th is Brock Hallett. 8th is Marcus Dumsney. Main straight for your race leader. This time by there's 8 to run. Darren Molyneux not putting a foot wrong. Content to lead, content to cruise the bottom. Jock Goodyear on the opposite hand is upstairs and ripping some beautiful laps. Third now is Tate Frost, who's got by Jones. Can Jock mount a charge? Back to the main straight, 6 to run. Half a straightaway and a lap car between first and second. Tate's closing. Ryan Jones won't go away. He's in 4th. 5th is Dukas. 6th is Daniel Pesca. 7th is Brock Hallett. 8th is Marcus Dumsney. Molyneux tried to put it between 2 back markers, working out of turn 2. It didn't work. He settles back in. Now splits the difference. How big and decisive was that? 3 back markers between first and second as Ryan Jones goes back to third. Jones, he's hanging tough. He was the early race leader as Molyneux got 3 to run. Jock has been mighty. Jones has been superb as well as Tate Frost, who rips around the outside for third. What a battle. This time there's 2 to go for Molyneux, who's on the main straight. Been a big-time effort from Darren Molyneux, who now extends the advantage to a straightaway. The white flag will come out. Night 2 of the Easter Sprintcar Trail will go yellow. Amber lights for Scott Endell in turn number 4, just as we were getting the white flag. There was 1 to run. Oh, are you kidding? How good was that, Mount Gambier? Darren Molyneux pacing the field. Ryan Jones was your early pace setter as well. Jock Goodyear got to second. Tate Frost and Jones were putting on a belter of a race for that 3rd position. How good was that? Just as the white flag was out, Scott Endell has lost the handle on the McLaren Transport number 11, and we will go back a lap. There will be 2 laps to run. So Molyneux is not home yet. Jock had put some excellent laps in to reel the distance back into about half a straightaway. Molyneux was able to put a little distance in that closing laps, but now we reset. Ryan Jones will restart 3rd. Look at that top wing tug right back on the 63. Tate Frost has been superb tonight. The Mui make-up Tasmania 62 in 4th. At one point was 3rd and only a couple of car lengths off Jock Goodyear. Peter Dukas has been standing tall, as well as Pesca, Brock Hallett, Marcus and Ando racing their way back through. And then next in line is Jesse Addard. Hope you've enjoyed it, Mount Gambier.
Take a breath, Gav.
What a night. What a great race. So Molyneux, they'll reset the order. Scott Endell will restart at the tail in the 11. Molyneux from Goodyear. Look where Jock's just rolling that high groove.
He's not afraid to stand up there tonight.
No, he's not, and he's been mighty in turn 1 and 2.
Yep.
He'll need to be good, though, because Molyneux has been superb. Ryan Jones in 3rd. 4th is Tate Frost. 5th is Peter Dukas. Then it's Pesca, Brock Hallett, Dumsney, Anderson, Addard, Adam King, Jordan Charge, Dennis Jones, Milburn and Endell. Lights are out. Final 2 laps of the Easter Trail. Who will it be? What's Jock got left? Can Molyneux hang on? How about we find out? Here we go. Molyneux, Jock, Jones. Brock Hallett picks up a spot, good for 6. Daniel Pesca as well, he's good for 5th. Molyneux's on his final circulation of the Easter Sprintcar Trail. He'll go into 3 and out of 4 for the final time. Checkers around for Darren Molyneux. Jock Goodyear, great run for 2nd. Ryan Jones in 3rd. 4th is Tate Frost. Daniel Pesca, great result in 5th from Hallett, Dumsney, Anderson, Addard. And Dukas was the biggest loser of that one. Come on, Mount Gambier, having a nice round of applause all the way to Victory Lane here in 902 Easter Sprintcar Trail. How about it for the victorious ring of Darren Molyneux? Jock Goodyear certainly gave him everything he could handle. Ryan Jones, Tate Frost, and Daniel Pesky, top 5.